Marcos Colon here with SC Magazine, and I'm with Emma Carr, who's the director of Big Brother Watch here in the UK. Emma, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
So we were just had a panel discussion on big data and privacy. A lot has happened in recent years, government surveillance. I think people are starting to be a little more aware of how much information is actually being collected. So do you think that, what would you say to somebody that says that privacy is dead?
I don't think privacy is dead. I think it's about changing the parameters of what we expect from our privacy. So if you take something like our medical records, people seem to have a very traditional outlook on that. We want to share information with our doctor. We want it to be kept secret. Only he should know about it. And we get very jumpy if other people know. But then if you take our social media data, we're very willing to share just about every aspect of our lives with Facebook, with Twitter, but then we get very jumpy if we think that they're sharing that information, say, with GCHQ or the NSA. So I think the parameters around what we expect from privacy have certainly changed within recent years. What
kind of impact do you think government surveillance has had on the issue? Do you think it's brought it to the forefront, so now people are asking those questions?
I think that the Snowden revelations have done a huge amount all over the world to make sure that people are aware that state surveillance certainly does take place and certainly does take place within democracies. I think we all know that there's certain states around the world who are known for putting their citizens under surveillance, but I think we have been very passive, certainly within the United Kingdom, and we think of our security services as being James Bond-esque, that they're there to look after us. I think the idea that they're monitoring our information despite us having done absolutely nothing wrong is something that's taken quite a long time for us to get our head around, but it's certainly the case.
So in terms of data collection practices, private organizations are doing it, the government's doing it. Where do you see this all headed? If you could look 5 years ahead, where do you see this heading?
I think data collection and the idea of big data being a policy solution, certainly within the public sector, is only going to expand. I think we now have so many data sets available to both private companies and to the government that they're now starting to trying to figure out what on earth they're going to do with that. I think they feel like there's a need and there's teams being set up specifically to work out what they're going to do with that data. So I think it's really important that we have the legislation and the regulations in place and the advice in place of how you go about doing that, because despite whether they're there or not, we're going to start using that information in whatever ways they think is possible.
You heard it here, folks. Emma Carr, Big Brother Watch. Privacy may not be dead, right?
Right.
All right. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you.